Movie the Needle, a movie podcast. Movie the Needle, give it a blast. Two idiots talking alone in our shed. We dissect a film as things come to a head. We kick things off and unveil the ale. Then it's a simple 5-point scale. Only one of us likes it, the other not so. We bicker and joke, no gag too low.
Hello and welcome to Movie the Needle. My name's not Simon, but I am in our shed as we bring our usual brand of nonsense to ranking the films of Christopher Nolan. We recorded this as part of our monthly retro episode where we had a Nolan month. Honestly, that episode was already too long, so we put this out separately as a little bonus. We go 13 to 1, we've done the lot, let's get to it.
Movie the Needle, it's time for the show. Let's not pretend you've somewhere better to go.
All right, let's do our Nolan ranking then, Carl. So there are 13 films. We have seen them all.
Yep.
We have completed the list. So we're going to go 13 to 1. Take it in turns to go. Have a little chit chat beyond.
Yep.
Maybe a bit more chit chat on Odyssey, seeing as the most recent film, one we've only mentioned briefly in previous episodes. We'll go a little bit deeper in that. We'll see where it appears on our relative lists. And we'll see if there's any kind of pattern as well, actually. I think that will be interesting. The kind of films that appear at the top of each of our respective lists. And I'll be honest, Scott, I don't think there's going to be a lot of matchups here. I think we'll be a little bit different.
Quite possibly, yeah. Quite possibly.
13, this is Houston.
All right, start at the bottom.
Well, I think this one might be the same.
13, yep.
I think it might be Following.
It's Following.
Yeah.
Not a bad film.
Well, I was very impressed with Following because...
For what it is.
Yeah, because it was... What was impressive to me was just how fully formed Nolan as a director was.
Yeah, it's a Nolan film.
Yeah, like so many of his ideas, his themes, his style were there straight away. I think what lets him down is the production, and all that goes with that. You know,
it's a fucking student film.
Yeah, you can't run away from that. So an incredible achievement, nevertheless.
Yeah,
but let's get real.
Yeah, if you're comparing it up against all the others,
it's
you can't put it anywhere but.
No, it's sitting at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, agreed. 13 Following.
12 years of it!
12.
Yeah, now this one is slightly a victim in that I have seen it once but a long time ago, but it's also the studio pick.
Okay.
It's the one where before he got the big money, they went, why don't you make our film? If you do a good job with that, it's Insomnia.
Yeah. So I get exactly what you say. It's exactly the kind of film that is like, oh yeah, Christopher Nolan did. Oh yeah, he did do it. Yeah. You remember it? No.
It's not devoid of...
Yeah, saw it. Yeah, do you remember it? No, not
It's
really.
not devoid of Nolan-isms in so much as like this, an eerie vibe about it and slightly unsettling at points, but again, it's a studio pick. It's not...
It's forgettable as well.
Yeah.
So it's not my number 12. So I've gone for Tenet for number 12. Now we've covered this in detail. It's the feeling of it. Now, in reflection, I've seen Tenet at least twice in the time I've seen Insomnia.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to kind of go, well, I've just watched that most recently. Is it better? I don't know. I'm giving Insomnia the benefit of the doubt because I last watched that when I was about 16. I think, and I was not. I think I liked Insomnia at the time. It has, it's got Pacino, it's got Williams. It's all good shit. Yeah. So Tenet is 12 for me on this one.
These go to 11.
Number 11, Carl?
Oh, this is a controversial one.
Oh, right. Let me. Where will you be going for number 11? No, you'll either be going Odyssey or you'll be getting Interstellar.
No.
Ah, fuck.
Because it's more controversial than that. This is where I lose some of the film bros. Because my number 11 is Memento.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
now technically,
yeah.
structurally, Memento is right up there. Okay, so I totally understand why some people love it. But
When did you last watch it?
Only last year.
Okay,
Recently.
fairly recent.
Yeah. But I don't think. Again, for me, increasingly as I watch him, I think, Nolan's not actually. And look, and he said this, and I keep throwing that line up where he goes, look, his movies are experiences to be had, and if you're watching them and experiencing them, you're doing it right. If you sat there treating them as a puzzle to solve, you're not doing it right. That's not what they are. And I think Memento is still too much on that side. It's still too structure heavy, which admittedly some people love, but it's not particularly moving in any way. It doesn't make you feel a lot of the same things that the protagonist in the film feels in the way that some of his later efforts do. So again, and this tracks right, to me this is just not fully formed Nolan. So a lot of the ideas are there, but the execution's not quite there.
No, it makes sense.
In a similar way to like Following was.
Makes sense.
So it's not for me, Memento. In the grand scheme of things, this is
Makes
all
sense.
relative.
Yeah. I mean, I think that kind of tracks. So my number 11 was Dunkirk.
Fucking ridiculous.
Hey, look, I'm going on feel here.
I mean, you're not. That's the problem. But we've done that argument earlier.
10 seconds to hyperjump.
All right, what's your number 10? What cracks the top 10?
Okay, so number 10, this is The Odyssey for me.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
And
a
again,
lower.
like there's a consistent theme here. I like The Odyssey as a spectacle. I was pretty ambivalent on The Odyssey as a whole.
You kind of
grew
into it a little bit.
I watched the clips on TikTok and everything, and every clip I see, you go, oh yeah, I liked that bit. Oh, I like that bit. So I've kind of warmed up to a like on it. But like, I don't think the storytelling is particularly good in that film. More than anything else, it didn't move me. I still don't know what we're supposed to be feeling coming out of it. And again, for me, that puts it lower down in Nolan. That puts it with your likes of Memento.
Because it's fully formed Nolan as well, right?
Well, I mean, this should be better by this point. Yeah. And look, maybe on a second and third and fourth watch, I'll get that appreciation. I'll understand it a bit more.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, quite possibly at this point, the problem's very likely to be me, right? Because I've seen this once. It's maybe not the case for some of the others. But it didn't move me. And to me, that's what Nolan's all about. So it comes down quite low. Yeah,
fair enough. My number 10 is Insomnia. So I have a bit more of a connection to this because this is one that I'm pretty sure my brother Jamie had this on DVD back in the early days of DVD players. And this was one I watched on that said DVD player. I can imagine sitting in the chair in front of the DVD player with the TV, slightly bigger CRT TV that you had. So I've got a bit of connection. 9. My number 9 is The Odyssey. So we're not too far apart there. And I'm with you. So a lot of this was appreciation of spectacle over actual feeling. I wasn't moved throughout it. Which was a little disappointing. Now I do wonder if on subsequent rewatches this is gonna age better and the appreciation of it is gonna increase. I'll be honest, I've not even done the reading around it since I've watched it, or the viewing of clips and kind of reflected on it more deeply than that initial watch. But it was very much like, well, that was cool. Yeah. Well, that's literally the level I'm keeping at the minute. Yeah. Not bad. I would recommend people go see it. Go see it as a spectacle. Go see it at the cinema. Sure, yeah. Go see it on a big screen. You'll have a good time. But yeah, in terms of the overall ranking, it doesn't go up there. Yeah, I'm with you. Well, my number 9 is Interstellar, which you have sort of rightfully called as being quite low down. Because I think, and I've written down a little thing here, because I didn't think Interstellar would appear this low on your list. The reason it's so low on my list is because I think Interstellar is for thickos that need to be told what to feel and when. Whereas intelligent
more emotionally sophisticated people like myself are moved by
Don't even
important
disagree.
films like Dunkirk.
I don't even disagree. I can't. I bet I can't invite. I can't invite. I know who I am. I know what I like.
Yeah. So look, for anyone listening, look, that's just a joke. But Simon, I mean that. I really mean that, Simon.
How many fingers am I holding up, Marv? 8.
So my number 8 is The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are you up to? You're number 9 now.
I'm about to say my number 8.
Yeah, so number 8 is The Dark Knight Rises. So we're getting into now, right, the top 8 of these. All of these films I like. I mean, even, actually, no, let's take this back.
I mean,
the top 10 films I like.
I'm honestly the same from, and I haven't seen Insomnia in so long, so it'd be unfair to say I like that. I'm the same from Memento almost. Like, I like Memento.
Yeah.
This is just all we got to rank them.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one to rank.
Yeah.
So my number 8, The Dark Knight Rises. So this is the third of the 3 from the trilogy for me. But having watched it fairly recently, I mean, it's still pretty good.
Yeah,
It's still good stuff.
Yeah.
You're right.
So my number 8 is The Prestige, which is a slight victim of me having not seen it in a few years.
Yeah.
I also think he plays the audience like a mark, which is brilliant. But I think otherwise it is a slightly more traditional character-driven piece than some of his other stuff. And it's not where he's at his strongest, I don't think. Again, like we just said, I like that film.
Yeah.
Very impressive technically, but let me take it so far.
Fair enough.
7 deadly sins, Captain.
My number 7 is Interstellar. So it is
lower than I thought, to be honest. I thought I'd you feel more of a thicko than that.
No. So this is definitely one where I watched it first in the old Bradford IMAX. Are we calling it a IMAX? It's a IMAX, isn't it?
It is these days. It used to be a real one.
Oh, maybe back then would it have been an IMAX?
I can't remember the year, mate, to be honest.
But I liked it, but had reservations at that point. Rewatched it not that long ago and really appreciated and enjoyed it a lot more. When's the last time you watched Interstellar?
I've only seen it once. Watched it for the first time about 4 years ago.
Yeah, I would be interested to see a revisit.
I like it.
That one.
Yeah, I like it. But
I liked it. And I kind of took it to like, oh yeah, no. This is better than I remembered of it. But yeah, number 7.
My number 7 is The Dark Knight.
Ooh. Yeah,
it's not the first time I've mentioned that The Dark Knight is bottom of my
3.
The Dark Knight trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
The Batman Begins trilogy. Because, structurally, it might be the most impressive. Set piece, well, not set piece wise, but some of the fighting's very, very cool.
Yeah.
I think it's the least fun. And I also think it doesn't have that human sort of origin story that I absolutely love in Batman Begins. So it's a trilogy where I really like all 3 films. Something has to come bottom. And whilst it may technically be the best of the 3, it is my least favourite.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
666. Pick up sticks.
My number 6 is Memento. This is another one that I have a little bit of connection to. I can literally picture the DVD cover of the DVD that I watched this on in my parents' lounge watching that. And it was one of those moments of you just like, you watch a film and you're like, this is a little bit different in my like 14-year-old eyes or whatever that I'm watching this through. I rewatched it again not too long ago, probably within the last year. I think it stands up. Yeah, for sure. Guy Pearce is great. Carrie-Anne Moss is great.
Do you know, does not like it. Guy Pearce.
He doesn't like the film.
He doesn't like himself.
Oh, okay.
He was like, I've never been asked back to do another Nolan film, and I know why. Because I watched that film and I realised I totally stuffed it up.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he hasn't, to be fair.
I thought he was pretty good, yeah.
I thought he was pretty good, yeah. What's his face? What's his name? the
Joey
other guy?
Pants. Joey Pants.
Yeah, Joey Pants.
Yeah.
Great Joey Pants performance in that as well. Number 6, Carl?
It's Dark Knight Rises.
Okay, so
it's
below Dark Knight.
It's the most overtly fun of the three. It's the most set piece driven. I think Bane is a really fun villain.
And best background actor. It's the
just the fighting where they're like not even touching each other, are they?
Yeah.
The background extras fighting, yeah, so quite funny.
Number 5 is alive.
Number 5? What's your number 5?
Tenet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
This is where I get Batman Begins. And this was 5 and 4 was like, oh, I don't know which way to go with this one. But I went Batman Begins for 5. Tenet at 5. I mean, you're a big fan of that film, but it's just, it's all relative.
It's all relative because the fucking four ahead of it are like, yeah, amazing.
Yeah, fair enough.
In 87, Huey released this. 4.
My number 4 is Inception. I mean, Inception, I think they're quite similar films, Inception and Tenet. I think they're both mind-bending spy action thrillers with themes that sit with you afterwards. Now, I need to rewatch Inception. I've only seen it the once at the cinema, but what a treat it was at the cinema.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a real feeling that the reason why I'm going to enjoy Inception more than Tenet is that it holds your hand more.
Yeah, I mean, look maybe. Yeah.
But my 4 was The Dark Knight. So just came below Batman Begins. This was one where I was like, I'm not sure. I exactly the things that you've said is like in terms of scale and stuff. Dark Knight is obviously the iconic performance from Ledger as well. I just pipped it to Batman Begins.
Damon's question, Damon of the never-ending watch lists.
Mm-hmm.
Would he have won the Oscar had he not died?
It's a difficult one.
It's not that difficult. Of course he wouldn't.
The cynic would say no.
It's really not that difficult. I mean, he's fine. It's a great film. He's very fun in it.
Yeah,
but
it's a Jack Sparrow performance.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Yeah, did Jack Sparrow?
He's not getting an Oscar, is he?
No.
Johnny Depp.
He got a nom.
Yeah, but
you get the nom.
He's never getting the Oscar.
Yeah.
3 shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3.
Number 4? Have you done that?
That was my Inception. Number 3 is Batman Begins.
Oh, wait, number 4 is The Dark Knight. Have I done that one? I've done that, yeah. Number 3 is what?
Okay, Simon's had a bit. Can you tell?
Yeah, I've had a bit. 10.5% bit.
My number 3 is Batman Begins. What was yours, sorry?
Inception.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, really looking forward to rewatching Inception. Yeah. As I say, bought the Blu-ray to watch that. The boy is interested in watching. I think one of those films. I think it's the preteen. You can get some real enjoyment from that one. But yeah, great memories of Inception. Watching that in the cinema. Watched it again since, but not seen it for a long time. Really looking forward to rewatching that.
Utah, give me 2.
Number 2.
This is kind of interesting. You haven't said my number 2 yet. Oppenheimer is my number 2.
My number 2 is Oppenheimer as well. It's a fucking great film.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting though that it's 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Which I would expect you to struggle with.
No. Not at all.
It's non-linear.
Yeah.
Although it's not the most complicated.
It's not like you can follow what's going on.
It's
right?
not the most complicated.
They literally changed the colour to help me.
But I think also crucially, and again, this is part of the reason why I love it so much. What it's not about is a big bomb.
No, it's a very human story.
Again, it becomes much more about a human story and the politics and like what it takes to make decisions and all that sort of stuff, and integrity, and usually stuff that I tease you about missing, and you'd be the guy going, "It's weird that the bomb goes off in the middle of the film, don't you think?"
Mischaracterized, Your Honor.
And then people go like, one of the criticisms is it, What? And then there's just like an hour of talking in the courtroom.
I love that.
I
love that
well,
stuff.
you like that's true. You like the men talking in rooms, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's true. Yeah, that is kind of up your alley. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Oppenheimer is masterclass in pacing. I think it's structured so well, and it carries its story through so well.
I think Oppenheimer is one of those films we could spend 3 hours talking about. Like if we covered this on episode, you would just go on and on and on. We'd literally spend as long as the film is on it, because there's so much to get into. There's a vast array of different characters and actors giving a variety of different types of performances.
And then on actors in the Nolan world, Cillian Murphy's delivering just an all-timer performance, and he's up there with. There's maybe any Christian Bale's Batman is rivaling him for performance in Nolan's films, maybe. Incredible.
But yeah, the supporting characters throughout Oppenheimer, you can list them off of how amazing, of incredible performances they are. Yeah. And we've talked about Matt Damon in that when we've talked about Matt Damon in other films, of how perfectly cast he is in that. I mean, I think this is certainly one that's going to appear on our classics. It's going to be one of those that's going to be pushing the envelope in terms of time period to time from release to induction in the classics for me. Because I think it had such a massive cultural impact on it, along with the old Barbie and the Barbenheimer thing, that it almost leapfrogs maybe a few years.
No, I don't want to argue against Oppenheimer for being added to our classics collection, but you've got to be careful about that stuff, because nobody gives a fuck about Barbie now.
No, well, yeah, but at the time,
yeah,
it was such a huge
as it endured,
thing, right?
Fuck. Like there was a bit of a furore about Margot Robbie didn't even get a nomination. Nobody cares.
Yeah, it was weird. It was that weird combo, wasn't it? It was the weird combination.
Yeah, and in a moment in time, sure, but like slamming her. Nobody gives a fuck about Barbie. It's not an important film.
Penetrate the fuck.
It's gonna get remembered as a piece of IP for Mattel. Ultimately, that's what it's gonna get remembered for. And all of that. Oh my God, Margot Robbie didn't even get. Nobody cares now already, because actually, her performance wasn't all that. It's not important. It's not an important role. It wasn't a brilliant performance. I mean, Ryan Gosling's was almost funny because he looked uglier than he usually does, and he did a bit of singing as Ken, and then but that's good. So you got to be careful with that, because like I totally agree, what an impact it had. But who can tell how these things fade? Because already Barbie's gone.
But I think that's almost in its favor as well, that Barbie's gone by the wayside, and I don't think Oppenheimer has.
Also, let's get it right. Odyssey's fucking killing it at the box office, because of Oppenheimer, or in massive parts due to Oppenheimer. Yeah,
I mean, it took Christopher Nolan to another level.
Yeah,
right. He was already at a pretty he is the brand level, and now he took it to event cinema level. Yeah, with Oppenheimer. And now it's just like, it is, you need to go see the next Christopher Nolan film, whoever you are. Regular cinema goer, cinephile, regular person who doesn't go to cinema but twice a year. Like, that is the films these are the films you'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
In the end, there can be only one.
Anyway, enough...
so number one,
obviously tickling my balls, Carl. Tell me what the fuck your number one is.
Obviously, the only film I haven't said is Dunkirk. Dunkirk is my number one. I think if you look at my list throughout, there's a fairly
consistent theme.
There is a fairly consistent theme, especially with my top five. But it's basically the films that make me feel the most go at the top, of which Dunkirk is sitting at the very apex. And the further you work down, it's not that I necessarily think they are worse films or that they're any technically less impressive. Indeed, you will find films that are technically hugely impressive further down, but they make me feel a lot less. So that's why they're down there.
So looking at the pattern of my films. So my number one is The Prestige,
Of course.
So looking at just the top five of mine: Prestige, Oppenheimer, Inception, Dark Knight, and Batman Begins. Definitely not ones that necessarily touching the old feels quite so much. I don't know if there's a theme.
I would have thought you'd have had Interstellar higher, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's top 7. It's tricky this because like most filmographies, you get outside the top 5 and you're like, it's a real drop off.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily see this for the top 10 odd wise.
I'm not
Nolan.
surprised to find films at the top of your list that have got strong characters, though. And I would say The Prestige is...
I really enjoy The Prestige, that's the thing.
It's his most traditional character piece sort of movie.
Yeah.
Again, besides maybe Insomnia, because that's not his,
Yeah. No, I mean, Prestige for me is one of those where I watched it and really enjoyed it, and I kind of kept it on a little bit of a pedestal for a number of years before rewatching it, and then rewatched it. And beyond Andy Serkis being Andy Serkis, there's just so much to just enjoy and appreciate in that movie.
I'm so glad you dislike Andy Serkis, by the way, because for ages, having not seen like Lord of the Rings and stuff, for ages it really bothered me as to why he bothered me so much.
Yeah,
and then, but I realised what he says. Like, he just always has a thing.
Yeah,
he's fucking annoying, isn't he? Like,
yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, that's interesting. Always good to do that. I mean, I don't know how many directors we can do a whole filmography of that are in that sweet spot of enough to make it interesting, but not too many to make it a fucking grind. But we got that down to a tight hour to go through that top 13. So good stuff.
To the point where I may release that separately. Right, that was that. A quick recap of the lists for you. In reverse order from least favourite to favourite, Simon went 13 following, 12 Tenet, 11 Dunkirk, 10 Insomnia, 9 The Odyssey, 8 The Dark Knight Rises, 7 Interstellar, 6 Memento, 5 Batman Begins, 4 The Dark Knight, 3 Inception, 2 Oppenheimer, 1 The Prestige. My list, an altogether more sensible list, I'm sure we all agree. 13 following, 12 Insomnia, 11 Memento, 10 The Odyssey, 9 Interstellar, 8 The Prestige, 7 The Dark Knight, 6 The Dark Knight Rises, 5 Tenet, 4 Inception, 3 Batman Begins, 2 Oppenheimer, and 1 Dunkirk. And that about wraps it up. Now, if this is your first taste of Moving the Needle, and you've got this far, then I invite you to check out the back catalogue. We're idiots, we know nothing, but we love film, and we have loads of fun putting the pod together. To listeners new and old, we'd love to hear your Nolan list, particularly if you think you've got an outlier, if there is a Nolan film that you think everybody loves but you just don't gel with, or if there's any that you love and you think everybody has got it wrong and they hate it, let us know. Add a comment, hit us up on any of the socials or email. You can find all the info in the show notes for that sort of thing. Tune in next week for one of our canon episodes where we discuss Kiss Kiss, Bang Bang. One of us likes it, the other one not so much, and we'll have a good old argument to see who's correct. Goodbye.
The film as things come to a head. We kick things off and unveil the ale. Then it's a simple 5-point scale. Only one of us likes it, the other not so. We bicker and joke, no gag too low. Discussion begins, Si tells Carl he's wrong. Carl plays a game and Si sings a song. We do a recasting, discuss who would work. Would he or she, we say with a smirk. In